Tonight, some Herriman residents spoke out at a city council meeting, blaming the city for a flood that damaged homes back in August. Fox 13's Lauren Steinbrecher joins us live tonight from Herriman to explain why they say the city dropped the ball and the city says it's not responsible. Lauren.
Yeah, Bob. So those people either wrote in letters, which were read here tonight, or they showed up in person voicing those frustrations. One homeowner tells me he's had to shell out thousands of dollars of his own money to clean up what he sees as the city's mess.
When Ryan Phillips built his dream home, he never imagined
the water just broke right through the window and filled the room with water.
He'd have to rebuild his entire basement.
We're getting ready to put the drywall back in, and then we could sand it and paint it, and it's just and then put the baseboards and trim back, and there's just a lot. It's a long process.
A flood hit his Herriman neighborhood in August, damaging Ryan's home, he says, and others.
Oh my goodness.
A family renting Ryan's basement lost most of their belongings. Insurance wouldn't cover any of the estimated tens of thousands of dollars in damage. The basement wouldn't have flooded so much, he says, if it weren't for a lake's worth of water breaching this berm at the end of his street that surrounds a field.
It held and collected water all throughout the day, and then just broke through and released a tidal wave of water all at once. The more we've delved into this, we've learned that there was previous issues of flooding in this area. The city knew about it. That's why they started to build a berm. For whatever reason, it just got bogged down. They never finished it. But the city, they did not disclose that information to the residents.
An email Ryan says he received from the city explains the berm was constructed in an emergency response fashion, and for whatever number of reasons, it has yet to be revisited with the finishing elements. As to the question of the breach of the berm, that simply was a low, weak point in the berm which showed itself by the breach. So Ryan figured the city would take responsibility and cover costs. But when he made a claim,
insurance company or the city, none of them have ever denied that the berm was done incorrectly. The only thing they're saying is that there's a statute in the Utah code that grants them immunity. And only because of that, they're saying we're not going to help you. I'm just asking the city to cover my damages. That's all we're looking for.
Which he expressed to the city council Wednesday night. Ryan's hoping it won't come down to litigation, that the council can authorize funds. He says the city did fix the berm, not that it helps him now.
Now that my basement's been destroyed, this berm that's been on hold for years, they suddenly made it a priority and managed to get it done. But it's a few weeks too late for us, unfortunately.
Now, Herriman City did confirm that that claim was filed, that their insurance denied that claim. They say that the insurance company, quote, determined that Herriman City would not be found negligent or liable in the matter. They also discussed the Utah law, including immunity from liability regarding the management of flood waters. Live in Herriman, Lauren Steinbrecher, Fox 13 News, Utah.